understand. So here we have reached to chapter of Fadl Intidar as-Salah ba'd as-Salah, the virtue of waiting from Salah to the other Salah. Hadith narrated by Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu said, should I inform about something will expiate the sins? ألا أدلكم على ما يمحو الله به الخطايا. Something Allah will expiate the sins for it. And he said, وَيَرْفَعُ بِهِ الدَّرَجَاتِ, and will elevate the ranks of the Muslim. قالوا بلى يا رسول الله. They said, indeed, Ya Rasulullah, inform us, tell us. He said, إسباغ الوضوء على المكاره, to make wudu even though it's cold and severe and weather and so on. Then he said, وَكَثْرَةُ الْخُطَى إِلَى الْمَسَاجِدِ. Then you go to the masajid, to the congregational salah more often. وَانْتِظَارُ الصَّلَاةِ بَعْدَ الصَّلَاةِ, and wait from a salah to the next salah. Then he said, فَذَلِكُمُ الرِّبَاطِ. And هناك رواية, he said, فَذَلِكُمُ الرِّبَاطِ فَذَلِكُمُ الرِّبَاطِ فَذَلِكُمُ الرِّبَاطِ. And there is a narration, Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, this is the ribat. This is, meaning 3 times, he said, ذَلِكُمُ الرِّبَاطِ ذَلِكُمُ الرِّبَاطِ. This is the steadfast and the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or is this the firm hold? This is the firm hold 3 times. وَهُنَا أَخْوَتِي فِي اللَّهِ, brothers and sisters, when you think about here, the virtue of waiting from a salah to another salah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mentioned here like something amazing things about the salah. He said, well, as long as you are waiting for salah, you are in salah. You get the reward of the one who making salah. يعني أجر الذي ينتظر الصلاة كالمصلي. And he said, also waiting from a salah to a salah, this is also this is the ribat, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mentioned. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said in the hadith, said al-qa'idu, the one who is sitting, waiting for the salah, kal-qanit. Subhanallah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him as the reward as the one who making salah. And definitely when you are sit in the masjid making salah or after the salah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will assign an angel. He said, Allahumma ghfir lahu, Allahumma arhamhu. O Allah forgive him, O Allah have mercy upon them or upon him. So this is the hadith, subhanallah, of the salah. And the thing is, when you hear the word فَذَلِكُمُ الرِّبَاطِ فَذَلِكُمُ الرِّبَاطِ فَذَلِكُمُ الرِّبَاطِ, 3 times or twice Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, this is a ribat. This is the way steadfast. This is the way you are hold firm. Is the firm hold. And the thing is here, when you think about this salah, ribat, the way to stand, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam given us a way to hold tight to our deen. Said this is will help you out, make you away from the disobedience, make you away from the haram. Imagine someone sitting in the masjid and come and his heart attached to the masjid, say this is the firm hold. What does that mean? This is make you away from any disobedience and make you closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You never will be hard to divert away from the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He resembles the one who comes to the masjid and sit in the masjid for the one who defending the ummah. And he said, that means not everyone could do that. مش كل واحد بيقدر يكون يجلس في المسجد يجلس ينتظر من الصلاة إلى الصلاة. ليس everyone, is not everyone is able to do so. And that's why Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, فَذَلِكُمْ الرِّبَاطِ فَذَلِكُمْ الرِّبَاطِ. This is the ribat, and this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam have mentioned us or asked us to do, subhanallah, when he said this is or that is the firm hold. And another thing, he said, فَضْلِ الجُلُوسِ فِي الْمُصَلَّى بَعْدَ صَلَاةِ الْفَجْرِ. The virtue of sitting in the masjid after Salat al-Fajr. Hadith for Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. First of all, the hadith was Jabir ibn Samir radiallahu anhu said, I used to sit with Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam a lot. And he said he never left the masjid. He performed the Salah into the Fajr till the sunrise. قال كان لا يقوم المصلى الذي يصلي فيه الصبح أو الغداء حتى تطلع الشمس فإذا طلعت الشمس قام. This is what Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The thing is here, the hadith of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said also, whoever sit in the masjid, pray Fajr in Jama'ah, and the Jama'ah, as we have mentioned, in congregation, the congregation salah has to be in the masjid. Of course, if you pray at home with your family, it's better than praying by yourself. but the jama'at was mentioned in the hadith, which is 25 or 27 times better than when you're praying by yourself, is the salah in the masjid. He said, whoever made salah in the masjid and sit in the masjid till sunrise, and he make 2 rak'ah, the reward for this, the authentic hadith, he said, this is Allah rewarded for Hajj and Umrah. Tamma, perfect, complete. Anytime you come to the masjid for Salat Fajr, sit, but the thing is, make dhikr. Finish, there's a morning dhikr, and after that you could do Quran or keep on doing dhikr till sunrise and wait 15 minutes, and this is the reward for Hajj and Umrah. And again, you connected with the hadith, waiting from Salah to another is not for everyone. And because this is something that everyone could fight for the cause of Allah. Not everyone could sit here from Salah to Salah. Not everyone could sit here till Fajr, till sunrise, from Fajr till sunrise, and wait 15 minutes, then make 2 rak'ah. As you see, the masjid could be full. SubhanAllah, for Fajr, 100 people or more pray. But how many people stay till sunrise? Not many, SubhanAllah. So the thing is here, the reward for it is huge. But the thing is, one thing, as the scholars have mentioned, does not have, you didn't have to stay in your spot. As Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen and others said, you don't have to sit in your, as long as you are in the masjid, within this musalla area, sit in the musalla area, you are considered as this is your musalla. So does not have to sit in your spot. This definitely, if you move on from one place to another, is fine. You'll be fine. Inshallah, you're rewarded as Hajj and Umrah, as long as you do not get distracted by side conversation with others. Focus, the morning dhikr, which some of the morning dhikr, subhanallah bihamdihi 100 times, astaghfirullah wa atubu ilayhi 100 times, la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah, lahul mulk wa lahul hamdu wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir 100 times. And beside the other few hadith, which is take about 20-25 minutes dhikr, then you can do the Quran or other dhikr, keep on doing istighfar and so on. And you gain the reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As we said, there is an angel assigned for you. Say, Allahumma ghafir lahu, Allahumma arhamhu, O Allah have mercy upon him, O Allah forgive him. Then he said, Fadlu yawm al-Jumu'ah, the virtue of the day of Jum'ah. The day of Jum'ah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose this ummah for the day, for the best day throughout the week. So the Christian, even there are nations before us, and so are the Jewish, they did not pick this day. They were distracted, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not guide them to choose the best day of the week, which is the day of Jum'ah. And the day of Jum'ah, subhanAllah, have so many virtues. As Imam al-Qayyim rahimahullah said, there's 30 special things in the book Zad al-Ma'ad, about 30 special things about the Yawm al-Jum'ah, the day of Jum'ah. 30, subhanAllah. And definitely, as Eid, repeatedly coming Eid, the master of the day, the greatest day, and of course the Salat al-Jum'ah in it, he dressed the best clothes and the cologne, as Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, خير يوم طلعت عليه الشمس يوم الجمعة. The best day the sun have risen on is the day of Jum'ah. I mean, the best day throughout the year, the Jum'ah. Saying the day فيه, in the Jum'ah, خلق Adam. Adam was created, and the Jum'ah he entered or admitted to Jannah, and the Jum'ah he got out of the Jannah, and the day of judgment will never happen in another day beside the day of Jum'ah. So there's few things, of course, like so many special things about Salat al-Jum'ah. Salat Jum'ah, one of the virtues of Salat Jum'ah, said to have a ghusl. And the ghusl of Salat Jum'ah, the scholars have differ. Most likely is recommended. Some scholars say it's mandatory, because Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said the hadith, ghusl al-Jum'ah wajib ala kulli muhtaram. To make ghusl on the day of Jum'ah is mandatory upon each person he have or she has reached the puberty. So the thing is, and some scholars, the stronger opinion Allah knows best, is the ghusl al-Jum'ah is recommended or highly recommended to do it. Ghusl al-Jum'ah highly recommended to do. And Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, من غسل أو من غسل واغتسل وبكر وابتكر ودنا من الإمام واستمع ولم يلغو. He said, واستمع ولم يلغو, and he said, كان له بكل خطوة أجر سنة صيامها أو قيامها. صيامها أو بكل خطوة يخطوها صيام سنة وقيامها. He said the hadith, the beautiful hadith of Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam, said whoever made ghusl in the Jum'ah and commanded his family to make ghusl and came early in the first hour, as you know, the day of Jum'ah divided to 5 hours. So the first hour you get a camel, the reward as you have given a camel for the sake of Allah. The second hour as you have given a cow for the sake of Allah. After the third hour before Jum'ah, as you have given a sheep for the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for the sake of Allah. If you came like the fourth hour as you given a chicken, then you come reward as if you given egg. And the moment the Imam goes to the member, the reward for Jum'ah is gone, but you're not sinning. So he said, whoever come to make ghusl and command his family to make ghusl. And he said, Bakkara came early and at least before the khutbah. Bakkara mean the first hour, or Btakara mean right before the Imam comes. He said, then I'm sorry, I forgot this one. Wamasha, he walked to the masjid. He walked to the masjid. The one who lives close, right? Walk to the masjid. So 1, 2, 3, you can walk. Right to the masjid. So walk to the masjid, walam yarkab, and did not write. And subhanAllah, he said, and came closer to the Imam and listened to khutbah, walam yargub, meaning did not talk. Doesn't matter what happened. Does not talk. And he said, then he said, for each step he made Salat Jum'ah, get the reward of 1 year of Siyam, 1 year of Qiyam. And the Salaf, the early generation of Islam, he said, this is the most rewarded action a Muslim could do. There's no hadith, nothing will you do get rewarded more than this hadith. Meaning walking to the Jum'ah. There's no, for each step. Imagine, you have how many steps from your house to here. So imagine that, each step as the reward as you make Qiyam the whole year, and Siyam the whole year for each step. So if you have 1,000 steps, that's mean 1,000 years of Siyam, 1,000 years of Qiyam, and so on. 100 steps, that's mean 100 years of Qiyam, 100 years of Siyam. And this shows here the virtues of living close to the masjid and taking advantage of it, subhanAllah. Of course, living to the masjid is something great. At the same time, if you are within the radiance that's you could hear the adhan, that's meaning Allah to make salah home. Have taken the masjid. Every salah. The moment you hear the adhan, which is here in the non-Muslim country, they said within, I think, 3 miles radius, if I'm not mistaken. The scholars, they said about 3 miles radius, that means you could hear the adhan. Even the adhan is not outside. All right? Of course, the day of Jum'ah, there's so many things about the virtues of Salat Jum'ah. One of them, there's an hour in Salat Jum'ah. If you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for anything, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant it to you. So this hadith, muttafaqun alayh, agreed upon between Bukhari and Muslim, and it said the hour between Asr and Maghrib. Anything you ask for. As you know, the dua to Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the dua, for anything, the dua is either Allah gives you what you want exactly right away, or He delay it, or He give you something better, or He delay it till the Jannah, till the hereafter. So, but when you make dua, make sure they make dua, وَأَنْتُمْ مُوقِنُونَ فِي الْإِجَابَةِ, make sure like Allah will answer. Don't say, oh, I make dua, it didn't work. No, that's mean that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have chosen something better for you. Allah have chosen something for you. Either He delay the ijabah, the answer, till the day of judgment, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will hide it for you till, or He give you something better than that, or He answer it immediately. Then there's something also, the virtue of sunan al-ratibah. Sunan al-ratibah. Al-ratibah mean, we hear the word ratibah. Al-ratibah, which is a person does it continuously. You hafiz alayha, continuously doing it. All right. They said also ratibah, which is follow the obligatory, something connected with the obligatory salah. That's another meaning for ratibah. Ratibah means Rasul did it all the time. And there's another meaning, as the people of knowledge have interpreted the ratibah mean, something connected with the obligatory salahs. So the salah, for example, the sunnah for Fajr, sunnah for Dhuhr, sunnah for Maghrib, sunnah for Isha, and so on. Understand? They call this ratibah, or connected, meaning Rasul did it all the time, or connected with others. And of course, the Sunnah Ratiba, people of knowledge have different opinion. They said, are they 10 rak'ah or 12 rak'ah? They are 10 or 12 rak'ah. Because of the hadith of Rasul narrated by Muslim, he said, whoever prayed 12 rak'ah beside the obligatories, Allah will build the house for him in Jannah. So, and they said that the 10 rak'ah, they said 2, the Ratiba, they said 2 before Fajr, 2 before Dhuhr, 2 after Dhuhr, this makes 6, 2 after Maghrib, 2 after Isha. There's one opinion. And the other opinion, 4 before Dhuhr, make it 12 rak'ah, Allah knows best. So people now, they have definitely, they said that Sunnah Ratiba, they're 10, and they said they are 12 Sunnah. And Sunnah Ratiba, according to Madhab al-Imam Ahmad, rahimahullah, they said, or the people now first, is highly disliked to neglect it. And he said, the one who doesn't, the Imam Ahmad said, the one who does not do the Ratibas, the at least 10 rak'ah or 12 rak'ah, he said, he's a Rajul Su'. What does that mean? A bad person, he said. That's the opinion of Imam Ahmad, rahimahullah. But any other sunnah beside this, if you leave it, there's no harm. If you leave it, there's no harm. Like for example, Salat al-Duha. Some opinion, Salat al-Duha, we know the virtue of Salat al-Duha. This they call the Sunnah Ratiba and Sunnah Mu'akkada. Sunnah Ratiba, which Rasul did it regularly, did not miss it, or it's connected with the obligatories, either or. So he said, and Sunnah Mu'akkada, an authentic Sunnah or highly recommended Sunnah, for example, Salat al-Duha. Some scholars, they said Salat al-Duha, even there's huge reward for it. Rasul said, you wake up every morning and you owe 300, for every joint in your body, you owe a charity. And the scholar, the people of knowledge said you have 360 joints, as you owe every morning to give 360 charity, whether you give money or making dhikr or tasbih or invite and forbidden haram, evil, or so on. This all, you owe 360 things to be done in a daily basis. He said, 2 rak'ah from Salat al-Duha will sub for this. But some people, they said Rasul did not, some people of knowledge, of course, they said Rasul did not do Salat al-Duha on a daily basis. He did on and off. So Allah knows best. And Salat al-Sunnah al-Ratiba, the Sunnah al-Ratiba, the 2 rak'ah or the 12 rak'ah, they said, that shows the importance of it. They said you can make it up if you miss it. You can make it up if you miss it. For example, if you miss it, and some scholars said if you miss it with a valid reason. For example, you woke up late for Fajr after sunrise. What should I do? Do you pray Sunnah or I don't? If you woke up, let's say, of course, Salat al-Fajr, the state now is 6:21, the adhan, and the sunrise 7:44, and you woke up at 8 o'clock. What would you do?
Pray the Fard first.
You pray the first, but you already missed the Fard though.
Yeah, you saw it.
That's okay. So we're going to talk, we're going to say with the dalil. The dalil, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, one time, subhanAllah, he overslept. نعم صحي بعد الفجر صلى الله عليه وسلم بعد شروق الشمس. Matter of fact, the sun woke Rasul صلى الله عليه وسلم up and the Sahaba. Then Rasul صلى الله عليه وسلم قال فعل كما يفعل في يومه. يعني كما يفعل بدون ما يكون متأخر. He did exactly what he used to do on a daily basis. He said he have commanded Bilal رضي الله عنه to call the adhan. So Bilal called the adhan. They all woke up late. They were in a battle, Tabuk, I believe, I forgot which battle. So they were out. And then, subhanAllah, then they overslept. Then when he woke up, he commanded Bilal radiallahu anhu to make the adhan. So Bilal called the adhan. When he finished the adhan, he made 2 rak'ah sunnah, then he prayed Fajr. Yeah. So he prayed, yes.
So now what if you come late to Jama'ah?
That's a different thing, inshallah. We'll talk about this different question. It's not connected with this. So the thing is, Salat al-Ratiba, and some scholars, you just said, you do it. You make it up. If you miss it, you make it up. It's fine because this is Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam have done it. One time Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he got up after Asr. And what's special about Asr? Huh? After Asr. There's no salah. Between Asr and Maghrib, there's no salah. Makruh. Highly disliked. So they're like Sunnah Mu'akkad, highly recommended. This is highly disliked, makruh. We're not supposed to get up and pray. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam after Asr, he got up and made 2 rak'ah. Said what happened? He said, they made me busy to do the 2 rak'ah after Dhuhr. He had like issues. Some people he was solving issues with people, an issue with the people. Then they made him forget, or they get him busy from making Salat Asr. So he made Dhuhr, so he made it after Asr. So they said even to make up for a valid reason, to make up yours, for making up the Ratiba, Sunnah Ratiba, you can make it up. So again, we'll be on the safe side if you have a valid reason to miss the Sunnah al-Ratiba, and we said the Ratiba is the one the Rasul done it continuously, or the one connected or associated with the obligatories. So this the Ratiba mean. He said if you miss it for a valid reason, you can make it up. You miss Salat al-Dhuhr for any reason. You were traveling, you're stuck in the traffic, and then you did not do 2 rak'ah, 4 rak'ah before Dhuhr. Then you can do it after Dhuhr. Whatever you have busy, whatever you prayed Maghrib and you have a flight, you have to leave. Then you could do the Maghrib, 2 rak'ah after Maghrib, after Isha. So this is the thing of that. طيب. What time is it? 55. Okay. Then they said, of course, he said here, the Imam rahimahullah said, فضل قيام الليل, the virtues of قيام الليل, making salah at night time. قيام الليل, one of the most rewarded salah a person could do. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam clearly said the hadith, authentic hadith. He said, narrated by Imam Muslim, he said, the most beloved salah after the obligatory, the salah at night. He said, of course, he said the most beloved siyam to Allah, or the most rewarded siyam after fast in the month of Ramadan. Why? Because Ramadan is obligatory. He said to fast in the month of Allah, Muharram. And he said the most rewarded salah after the obligatories is the salah at night time. So always the obligations, the most rewarded. Sunnat al-Fajr, they said 2 rak'ah before Fajr, better than the whole dunya, whatever it's contained. But Salat Fajr, way more rewarded. Fasting like one day for the sake of Allah, Mondays, Thursday, 3 white days, Arafah, doesn't matter. Fasting Ramadan more rewarded. Then all the hadith, all the ayat, the most rewarded thing is the obligatory. The zakah, the hajj, and the umrah. Which one more rewarded? Always the obligatories more rewarded. So the most rewarded salah after salat, the obligation is salah at night time. And here there's at night time, there's 2 things. We do salat al-qiyam or salat al-witr. There's witr and qiyam. Witr and the qiyam. So we have 2 things, witr and qiyam. And Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam was mentioned in the hadith, he always done witr. And they said the witr could be part of the ratiba. And he said, matter of fact, some scholars they said the best ratiba is salat al-witr. All right? So Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they said, never miss salat al-witr when he traveled or not, except for one night. They said the scholars have differ throughout the year, which night it is. If you know the night, you get like a gift. But if you didn't know, if you get wrong answer, you're going to gift me. طيب ساكت أبو كريم نايم. Okay, the night of. No, the night is. The question is, the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they said always meet salat witr, never missed it, except for one night. They're not sure whether he done it or not. Most likely he did not do it. No. Huh? The end of the year? We didn't do anything at the end of the year, Abu Umar.
Can I try one more?
Yeah.
When he escaped Mecca to Medina?
No. Then the night of Muzdalifah in the Hajj. So he went from Arafah, he prayed Dhuhr and Asr combined, Dhuhr and Asr and Arafah, this is the Sunnah, and he left after Maghrib to Muzdalifah. When he reached to Muzdalifah, so they said he slept immediately. He prayed 3 rak'ah Maghrib and 2 rak'ah Isha and slept immediately. This is the narration. Now the scholar said, no, but for sure he did witr. He said, why? Because he always did witr. But there's nothing said he did witr. So the scholars differ, whether he done it or he did not do it. So this is the only night they differ. Beside this, they said, Rasulullah always have done Salat al-Witr. But Allah knows best. When I go to Hajj, I do not pray it. I didn't do it. I didn't do Salat al-Witr in Hajj. Why? Because I take the opinion he did not do it. Because if he did, they would have reported it. I'm not saying he did. Like I said, there's two opinions. I didn't do it in Muzdalifah, that night I'm talking about. So if there, I sleep. I feel like this is the Sunnah. I don't know. Because there's no hadith said he prayed it. People, they guessing or assuming that he prayed witr because the heroes did it. Yeah, so it's not enough of evidence. Allah knows best. Like I said, could be the other way around. So this is now, inshallah, there's the virtue of Salat al-Witr, and also, and we're going to stop because it's 8 o'clock, but there's something to get to your attention. Salat al-Witr is different than Salat al-Qiyam. There's Qiyam and Salat al-Witr. Just one piece of information before, inshallah, if Allah gives us life, we can continue next week. Salat al-Qiyam, the night prayer, starts after Maghrib. After Maghrib. Salat al-Qiyam, it's open number. You could do as many as you want. All right? Salat al-Witr has to be after Isha, and there's limited numbers. One of the different, these scholars, they have counted 10 different things between Salat al-Witr and al-Qiyam. And there's like real nice comparison between the two. If Allah gives us life, inshallah, we'll be talking about it, inshallah, next Wednesday, inshallah. Now.
What if we ijma?
تجمع ايش؟
اللي عاي مغرب العشاء في نصلي الوتر؟
What if you combine Maghrib and Isha? Of course, because the Rasul sallallahu if you combine Maghrib and Isha when you're traveling, can we pray witr? Of course, because the Rasul sallallahu prayed when he's traveling, and he did combine the salah when he is traveling. Yes.
So if you combine Maghrib and Isha, but during the Maghrib time, you can still pray the witr right after?
You wait till the time for Isha. Yeah.